Nicky Hook is outside White Hart Lane. Deserved.
It was. First 45, I thought it was the best we played all season, to be honest. And then second half, we started to drop back, and I started to think, I've seen this too many times this season, West Ham. But there's nothing like a last-minute winner, is there? There is absolutely no feeling in the world like a last-minute winner. And I don't know what they're complaining about trying to get that one. Overall, how can you have an offside like freaks? Just like, behave yourself.
Mate, I tell you, it's got to be the worst Spurs team I think I've ever seen. They're worse than us, and that's fucking sad.
No, I agree. I thought that, this is like, that team that reached the Champions League final for them, like, how many of these players even get on the bench? Like, they were just, they're so far off what they used to be. So far, I thought, to be fair, Conor Gallagher, when he first half, I thought he was their only bright spark. I looked at him and I thought, if we'd have got him in the summer, I could have put him in Fernandes. Maybe this season would be very, very different. Yeah, he was everywhere, had a little bit of leadership, a little bit of bite about him. The rest of that, how Van der Ven didn't get a second booking. He should have got booked in the first half. The booking
and Spence. I thought Spence was the same. He had three where he could have got booked in a row.
Spence, Romero was lucky, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We got the 3 points. We got the result.
Some fight like that, Dave, and we've got a chance. Some fight like that, we got a chance.
Do you know what? It's just the heartbreaking thing at times. It's like, you're right. We're 4 points behind Forest. I don't think Forest beat Arsenal. That might come back and haunt me in a couple of hours' time, but I don't think Forest beat Arsenal. I think we could have closed that gap at 4 points tonight. But the investment's got to be there. If we are going to make a fight of this, and we are going to stay up, he's got to open his wallet. This squad still needs adding to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's got to come, and it's got to come soon, because you can't wait another 2 games and then go, actually, here's a centre half we need. I'll tell you what, though, I do want to say, obviously, how good is it to see Somerville? The guy absolutely works his plums off.
Brilliant today, it was brilliant.
He works his plums all season. I've sat here all season and said, he just, the end product's not there, And he's turned up with 2 goals in 2 games, so hopefully this is a turning point for him. Hopefully this isn't just a bright spot, I've lost my words.
A spark in the...
a purple patch.
And fuck Tottenham, mate. That's all I say.
It's like, hopefully saying just his purple patch. Hopefully, he's there and get another, 4 or 5 for the end of the season and really kick on. Because, he's got the right attitude, I think. He's the one man in the squad. He's been a real, not including, I think, Fernandes has been superb. But, it's great to see. I'll be honest as well, when he brought Guido on, I thought, this is crying out for a Potts.
Yeah.
Made some good blocks in there, to be fair to him. I couldn't fault him his KO. I did start worrying at that point, but...
Brilliant tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it while it lasts, and let's enjoy this feeling. Hopefully, 2 wins in a row. All right, last week was a little bit fortunate, but... It's there, but hopefully he gets his wallet out during the transfer, during the next week. Let's go and sign someone. Let's go and get a player in with the door. Let's go and get that centre half in.
The 2 that they got, though, they worked their plums off today. Pablo and Castellanos worked absolutely fucking tirelessly out there.
And Wilson obviously came at the end and got a goal. And
we thought he was gone.
I know, where did he come from? We've got to, we can't release him. You get nothing out of it at this point.
Hopefully that convinces him to stay.
Hopefully, obviously he's still, he's still popular. He's still a popular figure. He's still got a role to play here. If he wants to play a role, he's there for him. Because he does, and I've said this throughout, he does give you that last 20 minutes, last 25 minutes. He's got the energy. He'll work the fences. He'll make things happen. He's in the right spot at the right time to put it over the line. So he's still...
Could have had 2. The one that led to the corner was...
Yeah, he's still got a big part to play if he wants to play that role. And we're probably going to need him to. We're being honest, we probably need him to play that role for us to end the season. He's a professional. He's going to stay. You ask him to stay, I think he stays at the end of the season. I think he still feels like he's got a point to prove. Maybe his pride's been dented by the fact that... But, don't look at it that way, Callum. This is a time, the pressure's off you. Now's the time that you come on and do that for us. Get, you can get 4 or 5.
When one's trying to get out the door, you've got to have the one that's trying to stay in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And exactly. And he's got to, And we haven't mentioned, the one player we haven't mentioned, have we? The one player we've not mentioned in all this today. If you want to go, son, I'll drive you to Heathrow. Go and get the next plane to Rio. Because you've done.
I don't want to mention his name, to be honest.
You've done nothing all season, and we didn't miss it a day, did we?
Yeah.
I hope you're sitting at home watching this. I hope you're sitting at home watching that game thinking, do you know what? Maybe I'm not quite as important as I think I am.
Yeah, good.
Come on. Come on.
I'll talk to you in a second. Stay there.
You could nothing beats the last minute winner, is it? Nothing beats the last minute winner, especially to come here and do it.
It's been a miserable season, and this is one of the highlights, to be honest.
It has. This is what you live for. This is like all those miserable journeys we've had, all those miserable home games and that. And this is what you keep coming for, isn't it? Because you never know when a day like this is around the corner, and a day it's here.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully.